Okay, I'll use this one. All right, so I implore you to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments, because what happens is the more people who subscribe, the more the AI, the algorithm sends it out to more viewers, and more viewers come in. They can share some information, which I can then do a little bit of research, and I'll share with everybody. So I share all my information because I want to improve, and I'm hoping some of you also want to improve. So just keep on sharing. All right. Also, now on to the introduction. So I'm going to change the introduction a little bit. I'm going to use the same one as we did before. So this one is going to be boost AI performance with the AMD GPU. All right, on to the show. So, was that the right one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm just going to go very quickly to the editor. So I did a very comprehensive review of the Cortex ID editor. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. I said I created a video. It was almost an hour long. You can go watch that. So essentially, it has something called you can use local AI with this particular IDE. So I installed installed Ollama from Fedora's official repository. Now I had some issues that I'll explain what those issues were a little bit later. I'm sure you can even see right here. I'll explain everything in a while. So I went to the code. What are we here? Where am I actually? Wrong one. I still have some open. So what I did is I went to the Cortex ID website, as you can see, and then went to the download. Hit download, and you see I downloaded. I'm on Linux. I'm on Fedora Linux. I'm not on a Mac. I'm not on Windows. So what I did is I went to the View Linux downloads. So here. Oh, looks like there's a new version. Great. Is that right? Wow, looks like there's a new version. Okay. Looks like there's a new version. You know what? To be fair, I should actually download the new version, because if I'm using the older version, which was, as you saw, it was 1.4.9, it looks like they have 1. Whoa, that's a massive big increase. Maybe it fixed a lot of bugs. So you know what? I think that's fair that I should get that one. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this app one. It says it's a legacy 1.99. I don't understand what that means. Oh, the same one I have. 1999. So I guess okay. So I'm correct. So what happened is the app image looks like it hasn't been updated. So what I might do is I might just click on the app builds. Maybe there's a new version, because clearly this one has not been updated. Still the legacy 1.993, whatever this is. So let me see what happens if I click on that. Nothing there. Let's see, maybe there's something on GitHub. Hopefully there's download. Oh, here we go, downloads. Okay, so it looks like the app images are still old. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. App image. Oh, now I go. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. They do have an updated app image. So yeah, so I was using a much older one. So they do have a new one. So to be fair, I'm going to download this one here. It's okay. I think I can click it. It shouldn't take too long. We save it in the downloads folder. That's perfectly fine. And I'm not going to delete the old one, because just in case this one doesn't work, at least I have something to show you. So while this one is downloading, it shouldn't take long. Let me see how much time it has left. It says it has about 20-ish seconds. Oh, it's done. Okay. So it's, oh, I thought it was done. What is it? Okay. Well, it has about 20 seconds to go. So it shouldn't take too long, and it'll be done. I think it'll notify me when it's done. So this is actually pretty good. So let me go back to the article here while that's downloading. So when I run Ollama server, but when I was trying to use it, there was an error. I'll show you what that error is. But that didn't stop me from reviewing the code editor. So as you can see here, I have a glossary. LMB, and MMB stands for left mouse button, a middle mouse button, explain what open source is called, editor ID, plugin theme, etc. Then I showed you my my system. It's a Ryzen 5 6600 GT. I need the G because that's integrated graphics. That's why I plug in the displays. 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I don't really get to use all of this. 4 is reserved for the integrated graphics. I'm using Fedora 43 and the GNOME desktop environment 49. So I do have a dedicated GPU which I use for AI and video editing. So it's a server one. It doesn't come with a cooling system, so I have to use a fan shroud with a 40mm fan. So I control that manually. And then this was the test suite here. You can read up. I said there's a dedicated video for it. I'm just zooming right through this very quickly, or zipping through it. So basically, the editor got a score of 9.25 out of 10. Who knows? Maybe in this night stream, it might get a perfect 10. The first editor that gets a perfect 10. Can you believe it? We should see it in my test suite. So here's some screenshots. As you can see, I was not able to get the Ollama working. I was also not able to install plugins. So this one might actually do it. We'll see. There we go. And you see, this is the video from earlier today. And now, this is the live stream we're doing right now. You see, this is a denim. Yeah, so this is live right now. So I'm going to leave it right about there. Okay. I'm going to see if this has finished downloading. Looks like it has. 100% done. Yeah, so it's 106. That's the one we're going to use. That was literally released, I believe, like an hour ago or whatever that was. Let me make sure. Yeah, an hour ago. So that was released an hour ago. So it's a perfect timing for this night stream. Okay, now before we begin, I want to show you what happened. So when I was running Ollama, I kept on getting an error message. You see this error message here, something Golang, and you see you're getting a bunch of errors here. And you guys might have seen those errors in the earlier tutorial. So what I did was I uninstalled, you see here, I should have been, yeah, see, I removed Ollama because what I found out was, you see, Ollama is at 0.9.4, so that's an older version of Fedora 43. So what I decided to do is, I'm going to show you guys here. I'll show you what's going on with Fedora. I do have links, as I promised. Where are those links? Yeah, so I'll show you the links here. Okay, so let's look at some of the issues first, and this will explain everything here. So when I looked at the issues, first I went to the editor, code editor issues. It says here add supported model table and blah blah blah. So they explain. Because I think if there's something wrong with the model, that's not it. So I'll show you some of the issues here. The next issue. The next issue here says Ollama runner process has terminated. This is the error I kept on getting. Tensor, blah blah blah. And this person was saying, I'm wondering if you have Llama CPP installed as well. Yes, I do. I do have Llama CPP installed because that's the one when I was creating my own web UI. But that should not affect this. So, and then I got a little hint when there's another issue. This one here, 914. So I'll open this one up. So you see, it's the same error. So what this person, what the workaround was, just to uninstall it and reinstall it again. However, what I noticed is when these people installed it, they were installing from the official, the official way to install it, not from a repository. Obviously, in Windows they don't have repositories, but these people are using Docker, etc., etc. So when I saw that, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to do the same thing. So I said, you know what, maybe something's wrong with Fedora. So what I did was I went to Fedora Ollama packages. So I clicked here, and then what I noticed is right here. You see, I'm on Fedora 43, which is the stable version at the time of this recording. You see, I have 0.94. In Rawhide, it's 0.12, and in Fedora 42, which one I didn't have an issue with, was 0.44. So I was thinking, that's weird. Ollama usually pretty good with, Fedora is pretty good with packages. I'm wondering why this one's a little bit, and you can see there's issues here as well from Red Hat. So I said, let me check out what the latest version is upstream. So I went to the upstream here, I clicked the link here, went to Ollama. and look at the version, it's 0.13, right? So if I click here, see it's 0.13. This one, when this one come out, does it say 4 days ago? So 4 days might be a little bit too early, but I was thinking, okay, if we go to all the releases, remember the one I have in Fedora 43, which just came out very recently, is 0.9. I'm thinking, when did 0.9 come out? So this is 2 weeks ago, okay, no problem. This is 3 weeks ago, 0.2. So I'm thinking, even what it was one, yeah, even Rawhide is doesn't even have one. It's ready from November. That's way over a month ago, right? And I'm thinking, so the one I have, the Fedora 44 came out, I said really very recently, and it has a very old version. So there's been releases. So the problem wasn't really Ollama. The problem was Fedora was having some really old. You can see here, Fedora was having some really old versions. So this is from August, and I'm surprised that let's go maybe on page number 4. Yeah. So this is the version from June. Is the one they have in Fedora 44. That is old. That is really old here. So so that's what I said. So I installed the one from. I installed the one from the Ollama official websites, as you saw there. So you just go to Ollama. Oops. You go to ollama.com, and what was the installation here? There's some docs, I think it is docs. Quick start or download one of them. So I think it's quick start here. Curl to run. Oh, not quick start. I think the one or download. I think it's under download. Yeah. So here we go. To install it, it's just one command. You just curl. So this is the command I ran, and you can view this. So I thought it's only going to install this, but it looks like it installed a few extra packages. So I might have bumped my system. So what happened here? You see, after I removed the Ollama one, the 0.94 from, you see 0.944 from the Fedora 43 repositories. Then I ran this ollama.com installation one. So you see what it did. It installed it inside the /user local. So I went to wash the dishes after having dinner. I didn't realize it was asking for the password a few times. Then it bonked out. So I just ran it again, and this time I was obviously in front of the computer. So it created the Ollama user, and then created the password, the render group, did everything properly, created the service, enabled inside the service, and then one thing I was surprised, then it then downloaded the ROC AMD bundle, and I'm thinking, why are you doing that? Why? What are you doing that for? But yeah. So anyways, so there you can see, Ollama is installed locally. So all right, now we can actually get started again. Remember, now we have a new version of Cortex IDE, and we have Ollama. So I'm going to see how this Ollama works. Let's see, Ollama. I think this one should have a version at least. A version. No, it doesn't. Is it double? Huh. Which Ollama? Okay, so that's the one it's using. What in the world? Okay. Is it double version? Okay, I think maybe it has some stuff left over. Hoping that's not my problem. I'm wondering how I'm going to run this. Okay, so maybe I have to run it. Okay, I'll run it from the local user one here. Paste. Okay, version. So shorthand E in version. Okay, maybe 2 of them. There we go. So you see it's running 0.13.1. Now I probably need to reboot or log out, but I said you guys see I just literally just installed it, so it's perfectly fine. Okay, so no issues. The other one, when I ran, I think I have something here. You see when I ran the old one, it was giving me 000 for the version, which didn't make sense. So this one is also, oh, V, does V work as well? Just V? Yes, it does. So V works. So you can see I have the latest version, I've installed it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start this I think it's already running as the server. If I put systemctl status Ollama. Ooh, looks like this one also has some issues as well. Yikes. Wow, okay. I guess it doesn't like my system. I don't like the fact that it's giving me some problems as well here, but hopefully another system core dump. Oh, that's not good. It claims it's running, so if it's running, I should be able to just go and let me see, Ollama list. Oh man, serious. Yeah, I need to copy. Oh, you know what? I should actually make this an alias here. No, should I make an alias? No, it's fine. I can just run it. So I'm going to list the models. It should start picked up everything that I have. If I type list, there should be a model. Oops, there is not. Oh man, do I have to download the model too? I don't like that. Looks like I do. I need to download the model as well. Okay, I will do it. So I'm gonna delete it anyway, so might as well. So let's run a model. Let me see what model I want to run. This is the same one, yeah. So the one we want to run is what's the name of this model? Q.5-Coder, whatever that is. I think I have a URL to that one. Let me make sure. Yes, I do. It's on the Ollama website. Go check it out. So here it is. The one I want is the 7B, the latest one here. I'm going to click it. Give me an example how to. Oh yeah, here we go. Just hit run. It will automatically download it. And oops, no, that one, the 7B one. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to have multiple versions of this, but I think I have enough space, so it shouldn't be a problem. And you guys will see this in real time. Hopefully everything works fine. So I'll just paste that command in there. And then, yeah, so it's going to download it. It's 4.7 gig. Let me make sure I have enough space. Let me make sure I have enough space here. DFH. In my system, yeah, in my main system, I do have 20 gigs, so that's enough. In the AI folder, oh, I still have 78 gigs. So yeah, there's enough space. So the 4 gigs shouldn't, hopefully doesn't take too long. I don't know if it uses parallel. Okay, so it's going actually pretty fast, or fast enough. It says 5 minutes, so 5 minutes is fine. So while that's going on, I will take a sip of water and check a few things. Oh, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna check the live stream. Obviously, BitChute is working fine. Yeah, I forgot to actually open up here. Let's check out Odyssey. Seems to be fine as well. Yeah, that was just Odyssey. No, so that was Rumble. I apologize. And then we click on Odyssey. Okay, Odyssey is perfect as well, and YouTube is also fine. By the way, that issue I was having with YouTube seems to have been resolved. So you can go ahead and post in the live chat. Now it's saying error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience, what did that say? What will viewers experience? Okay, it's cut off. Okay, YouTube, man. Come on. Jeez, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. Is it because I'm downloading? But that's downloading. Downloading that should not affect uploading. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, honestly. It's like they're just getting out of the way, or they're getting in the way of I guess influencers or people who are trying to share information. For like 3-4 days, I was not able to do any live chats, and not even live chats. Like this, starting a stream was very hard because I guess they had a memory leak where it was using like 10 gigs every time I go and press the start stream or whatever it is, and looks like they were enabling some weird AI stuff as well. So it looks like that bonked a lot. Right. Okay, looks like that stopped. So is this because this is almost done? Recommend is lower than the recommended bitrate. Alright, I'll increase the bitrate, I guess, sometime soon. The reason I don't increase the bitrate is because I'm doing screencast, so it doesn't make sense. I'm not like playing a game or anything. Okay, so this is done. So it should run. Hopefully it doesn't give me any errors. Success. Is it going to run? Oh, it's running. Good. I was never able to do this on the other. Okay, so it's running. That's perfect. Now let's go and see if we can actually go to the downloads folder. And this is the app image. So I'm going to go to properties and I'm going to make it executable. Remember, this is the 1.106. This was literally released just an hour ago. So hopefully this one doesn't have any bugs and we can actually do some stuff we're not able to do earlier today. Fingers crossed. Alright, oh, this is smart. It actually even picked up all this stuff exactly where we left off. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I don't know why this is in the terminal, but hopefully everything will be will be fine. So what I'm going to do is fix spelling mistakes. Before I run this, oh, what happened to my... What happened to the... Oh yeah, here it is. This is the one I want. I was looking for this, the cooler control, just because when you do AI stuff, it's usually I said basically this is my GPU here. This is the dedicated graphics. It uses system fan number 2, so usually around 50% or about 8,000, 9,000 RPM. So I said I control that manually. So it looks like everything is good to go here. Okay, so I don't know, do I have to start the server? Or this? I'm guessing the server is running. Yeah, so the server must be running. So with that said, I'm wondering if, let's check this out here in the chat. Let's go to settings, Ollama. Oh, here we go. Yep, it's working. There we go. You can get other, oh, they put more models. Before there were very few. This time looks like there's more models. The local providers, obviously I'm using Ollama. I wish they would use llama.cpp. Okay, main providers, etc. Here I don't, yeah, so I'm not going to use any of these. I want everything to be local. General, as you can see, the settings, MCP, and all settings here. So, and here in there's only one model. So you see there's only one model, which is this one here, and that's the one that's been selected. So that's it. So and then I'm going to close this Cortex settings, and let's see, I'm going to run one of this previous one. I'm going to say what is wrong with this code, and to see if it's going to output anything. The checkpoint is, oh, I forgot an IG there. So is it doing anything? It says the tokens are 0. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure. Oh, I guess this is a node chat, so it's not going to run it. Okay, maybe I'll do another one. I guess a little bit bigger so I can see what's going on. This is for chat settings. Hide the secondary bar. View past chats. Okay, looks like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start a new chat. How do I start a new chat here? Is it plus? New chat, okay, plus. Okay, so What is 1 plus 1? Repo rebuild. Okay, oh, I hear something. Oh, it's using the CPU. Oh, yeah, the CPU temperature went up, so it's definitely doing something. It's not using the GPU yet. That shouldn't really take too long, come on. You see, all these AIs are pretty stupid. Something like that shouldn't take too long. It should just basically, whether it runs a script or whatever, just throw it to the CPU and just, if it's a math problem, instead of trying to figure it out yourself. So this makes, whoa, look at the temperature there. That's like 81 from the CPU. What's the point of having the GPU then? Wow. Okay, not happy with that. Error. Timed out. 1 plus 1 timed out. You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's jump to the command line and see what in the world is going on. Okay, so where are we here? So make the stuff open. Oh, that's not the way. That's not where we want. That's not the one. Is this the one here? No, this is the cooler. So where is it? It must be this one. Oh no, because it's because it's calling the server itself. So because I didn't start the server itself, it's using systemd. So I'm not. You know what? I'm going to ask it here. What is 1 plus 1? 1 plus 1 equals 2. So the model works fine, as you can see here. I do not know why, and you see it was very, very quick. So I don't know why this, it must be an editor issue. Yeah, so let's go to open settings. I don't know why this is like this. I clearly, you know what, okay, I'm going to temporarily make this full screen because I really dislike looking at this stuff when it's so tiny. How do I go to full screen? Oh, here we go. Okay, so disable it, enable it, Ollama. You pick your model, change defaults to Qwen. Man, I can't even see that. Okay, so it's definitely, that's the one I want. Qwen 2.5. That's the only model I have. So it definitely found it. And I'm not using any OpenAI stuff. I'm not using DeepSeek. Any of this. Clearly, we're using Ollama. So why in the world is that not working? What does it say? Automatically detect local providers. Okay, here. So it is. So it's off. I switch it back on. Local providers. Oh man, I can't even see this here. Let's see. Curl script install Ollama. Obviously, I already installed Ollama. This is the default one for Ollama, so that should be working. I don't know what that error is because it's not outputting the error for me. And then here we go. No, I'm not using any of those, so we check that feature. So just a few of them. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so there's one model. It should be working. I have no idea why it's not. And I said I downloaded the latest version. It's still giving me problems. I might use another version of this one. Maybe the one which I used earlier today is working. I have no idea, but I'm very disappointed with this because it's not the model, as you guys saw. The model is pretty quick. Asked a simple question. This one is not going to work. Oh, problems. I didn't click on that problem. Syntax. Yeah, I know there's a problem there. You know what? Maybe, okay, maybe that one, yeah, clearly that's what I wanted it to detect. I wanted to detect the issues. So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, this code here, this is PHP. I obviously purposely made this mistake. See, I wanted to see if the IDE would pick it up, which clearly it does. But I wanted the AI to pick it up and say something. But as you can see, the AI feature is not working. So as I said, I downloaded and installed Ollama, as you guys saw. I downloaded the new version of the editor. Maybe it's an editor. Okay, let's close the editor. Let's close this. Oops, not you. Okay, we're gonna close this editor, and we're gonna use the older version of it, which was the 1.49. So a much older version. Where is that one? Cortex CCCC. Where is Cortex? Yeah, I don't think I deleted it. Usually I don't delete stuff for... Oh, this one here. Cortex. What is this? Oh, here it is. It's in a folder. Okay, here we go. This one was... Oh, this was a Linux... this one wasn't an app image. This was just the Linux stuff itself. So this is the one here. And... Okay, so this time it picked up the agent, which is great. So, so I'm gonna see if I can run this again. What is 1 + 1? It says it's waiting for the response. Let's see if it actually gives me a response. I don't know, maybe the problem is because I'm running Ollama there. Maybe I need to stop Ollama, and then it will maybe it's a conflict. So again, I don't know what's going on here. It's still waiting for the response. This time it has the tokens. Okay, so maybe it will give me an answer. But man, why is it so slow? What is 2 + 2? Okay, it says it's running. Let's see if it actually picks it up. So the GPU here should go up if it's actually going to be thinking. This is not a thinking question, honestly. Why in the world is it going to use the CPU again? So I'm giving it a fair shake. I have an old version, which was a Linux built one, and I also use the app image, which was a Linux, which is the latest version. So, and as you saw, I did run it on the command line. It's working fine. So I don't know why this would be an issue. And that's why I said I prefer. I would liked it if they had just used llama.cpp instead. Oh, look at the temperature here on this. Okay, this is getting dangerously way up there. Seriously? Wow. Okay, I don't like the way this temperature is going up here. So this is the reason why I was saying like I prefer to control it manually. As you can see here, this is the CPU. CPU has its own fan profile. You see it allows it to get up to like 85 degrees, which is crazy. And it still hasn't given me an answer yet. Are you kidding me? Really? Wow, okay. Okay, yeah. So looks like this, as I said, this tutorial might actually be much shorter than, but I wouldn't consider this a complete fail because at least I got Ollama working, and as you guys saw in the command line, it's working. It's not giving me any errors. So the problem here is that this the problem is with the ID, at least with Ollama. I'm not really interested in trying other types of connections because I said I prefer it if they actually use llama.cpp. No, I know why they use like some stuff like Ollama, because it is. Oh, one result. Something came out. Okay. What is 1 plus 1? Okay, well then why is it? Is it like hallucinating or something? Then why is it still using? Why the CPU fan still going up? I mean the temperature still going up then. Okay, so let's look at the result. It said searched. What 1 plus? What is this? Is that 1 plus 1? Okay, so it hasn't. Okay, so it hasn't even given me an answer yet, and the temperature is going up. Really? Is it that hard to connect to Ollama? Seriously? Okay, I'm. If it hits like 89, I'm just gonna stop it. I'm talking about the temperature here for the CPU. I'm gonna stop it. All right. If you guys think I'm doing something wrong, let me know, because I said I downloaded everything from the sites of the what do you call it, from the the developers website, so it's not like I like a repo. So, and you guys saw me, I got like a fresh install of Cortex IDE. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I have no idea what this guy is doing here. Looks like it's stuck. Okay, looks like it's stuck at about just below A8. So if I go back to the command line here, I'm wondering if maybe I need to close this and then it will work. I'm not sure. Alright, so let me see. Do I have an open one here somewhere? Yes, I do. Here we go. So if I type rockm info, I wonder which one it is going to pick up. So this looks like the one from the Fedora repos. I should say which rockm info. Yeah, so that's one from the Fedora repository. Oh, looks like the temperature. Oh, looks like it's finally going down. Did it actually give an answer? We'll check that out later. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm running this. It doesn't like. Okay, the temperature is definitely going down. So that usually means that it found an answer. So let's go see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we finally got an answer. Wow. That's because it was using the CPU. It says in app.php, the copyright and license information is included as a comment block at the top. What? Okay, that was not what I requested, but so I guess I was looking at my project folders. So if in this app, I think this app folder, my app folder, what I did was I just created, I wanted to test the file manager, so I just drag and drop. So, oh, there we go, the fan is finally off. But that's not what I requested. And first of all, it didn't use the GPU, it used the CPU, which is not exactly what I wanted. What? Man, this makes me dislike AI. But okay, there you go. It does work, but not the way, not what I wanted. That's not exactly what I requested. At least if it found this one and suggested what the errors were, that would have been better. But yeah, definitely don't run. Don't run it on if you only have CPU. Yeah, it's going to be super slow, and I said I can't take it. I can't take that that slow sluggishness. So let's read this one more time. I put here, what is 2 plus 2? and it said, I will help you with that. Let me start by finding relevant files. What? So what it did is it looked for files, it found them, it found this app.php, and then it said copyright, but that's not what I requested. Yeah, it didn't do what I wanted, and so yeah, I'm not happy with that. Now I know it's not the model. The problem is clearly the way it interacts with the. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the settings, but I didn't see anything in the settings where I can tell it what not to do and what to do. Automatically detect local providers. It's on. Manually refresh Ollama models. There's only one model, so to add a model, just click add a model, but there's only one, so there's no need to refresh, because as I said, there's only one model. Local providers, there's only one. It's Ollama setup 2025-1031. So you can install Ollama itself, meaning if I could have installed it this way myself. So there we go. So that's it. So I'm not happy with this, so I'm going to go and see if we can do the same thing with the latest version, which is not you, but this one here, the app image. Let's look at the settings. Maybe there's something in the settings I missed. No, clearly it's Qwen 2. I don't think this has changed that much since. Yeah, so you see here, I'm going to click manually refresh models. So you see it says all models are up to date. Of course they are. There's only literally one model. And yeah, so this is it says add. Obviously there's only one. It's this guy here. Okay, and that's the one here that's been selected. And that's it. So you guys saw the main providers, obviously none of these. Feature options, autocomplete, etc., etc. It's exact same as the other one. General and MCP and all settings. Nothing special, literally at all. That's it. See, nothing set. So there's nothing there. Now, the weird thing about this one is I was not able to. Well, this one does not have a chat. If I click new chat, where does the new chat go? Okay, here we go. Where's the new chat? I can't even see this. Oh, I can't even see where the chat thing is. View past chats. Delete, confirm, yes. Delete, confirm, delete, confirm. You see the model is here. Oh, is this where I put? Okay. So for context, you put at. Okay, that's not what I want. 1 plus 1. Okay, again it's using the CPU. Why is it using the CPU? What's the point of having the GPU there? And you saw it installed ROCm, but then it's just gonna do everything on the CPU. Obviously the CPU is going to be super slow as well. That's why I have a dedicated GPU. What is that saying? It says age tokens. Like even if it's using the CPU, 1+1, come on. That is like, you know, that is, you see, the problem is it's not doing what I requested. Instead of answering my question or the chat, it's you know, it's trying to be smart by doing something which I did not request, which is, it looks at the code and stuff. So I don't think this is the way to go. At least there's still some bugs. I said I think it would be better if we just use something like Ollama.cpp. Web search. Really? You have to search the web search for 1+1, waiting for model response. Really? For 1+1? If you actually did a web search for 1+1, I think you'll get the answer. Here, you know what? I'm going to prove it. So here I'm just going to go to the web and I'll say, what is 1+1? It's 2. Wow! You tell me a web search will give me the correct answer? Wow! Huh. Yeah, so I'm not, yeah, it looks like the, yeah, so this is not, yeah, I am not happy with this editor. So I'll probably wait until maybe, well, here, if you go back here, I'll show you, where was it here? I was not able to use, so Chris Wilson 360 says, did I get Ollama to use the GPU? It did detect the GPU, and I'll prove it to you. So what was it? Forget where. No, not this one. This one here. So if you came late, I'll show you what happened. So this Ollama is the one you see. This one is, oops, yeah. So this one was giving errors. This is the one from the Fedora repositories. So this one does use the GPU. So what I did was I realized it's an old version. You see it's 0.9.4, so it's an old version. So what I did is I removed it, I uninstalled it, and then I went to the Ollama website and I installed that one, the fresh one from Ollama. So when I installed that one from Ollama, you see it downloaded, it did all its stuff. Then it, where was it here? Where was it? Right here, Rock M. So that tells me that it detected my GPU and it installed the Rock M package. It didn't have to, it's already installed, but whatever. So it's installed it. Now the problem with this installation is that I can't see, I mean I can, but it's a little bit more involved. So because it's using systemd, it doesn't output stuff like this. So for example, that's why I had to put the status in order to see what's going on. So when I put the status, it gave me this this stuff going on here. So and then obviously I pulled the model, and then I started as well. So I'm gonna quit. Maybe that's a problem. I think it's Control C, Control D to buy. Okay, /buy. Okay, there we go. So I have to basically say systemctl status and Ollama. So as you can see here, I have to go basically maybe look in the journal and I'll be able to see what's going on. So everything is working fine here. I'm not sure if it's using, obviously it's not using the GPU, we can tell because the temperature is not going up at all. So I probably have to look at the entire journal. So this is the command it uses. It basically started the server and it's using the model, which is the Qwen 2.5. Oh, okay. I don't even know where the config file is. I didn't know you could do that. So, okay. So let's, okay, to be fair, as I said, I want to give Cortex IDE a fair shake. So let's do that. I don't know where the Ollama config is, so let's go find that out. Is it on the Ollama website? Okay, so I'll put this here just in case. So many windows open. Why am I in DeepSeek? I don't even know how I ended up here. Yeah, so this was auto. So this file, oh, the Ollama, so this is the location of it. So I think let's pick it up here. I'll copy that. And I'll use nano. So yeah, it's basically just running Ollama. So this is the, yeah, so this is it running right here. So that's the file if you can see it. I'm gonna see where the config file is. It should have picked up because in my bash RC I have some Ollama stuff, like it's supposed to use the it's supposed to use the what do you call it? It's supposed to use the GPU. I'll show you that in a second. Let me see if there's another place where it actually puts the let's see, Ollama config file global. So it looks like it just uses variables. Okay, GitHub here, global condition variables. Where is it here? Config, go to the docs. Yeah, so you can see all these variables here. Oh yeah, I do remember this when I was running the one from Fedora. So I'm more familiar with the one from Fedora. Yes, so I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, so you see this stuff like you have to put CUDA visible devices, HIP visible devices. I believe I have all this. Oh, you know what? I might have removed them. Yeah, because I installed Ollama. So let's check out my bash RC file. So what is it? Bash RC. I might have removed some of that stuff. I used to have a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, here it is. You see, I exported the HSA override, the HIP devices, the CUDA devices. You see, I do have them here. Obviously, they also work with ConfUI and all that as well. So, yeah, and then it actually ignored this one. It's supposed to use this slash mount slash AI model. It actually ignored this one because I already have the model there, but it re-downloaded it. So it looks like, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's because it also installed the ROCm 6.4, which is already on the system. So I'm guessing it didn't find some things, and then it. I should remove this stuff here. This mi open. This was a pain in the butt. I should probably remove this. You know, I'm going to remove it right now. At least get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so like I said, like it was work. I don't know. Maybe I need to wait until maybe Fedora 44 comes out in the spring when they have the later version of Ollama, which actually works. This Ollama has been a pain in the butt. I mean the one they have in there, the 0.9, that one has been problematic. Yeah, so as you can see, it should find all this, but it's not. So I do not know. I really literally do not know. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Is it Ollama help? Is it help? Maybe this one help. Okay, is that man? Oh, I forgot. What is it here? Help. Okay, help here. List models, serve, create, stop, help. Oh, help is very useful. So there's nothing I can. I don't know why it doesn't show the flags. I wish it show the flags. Ollama will only default to GPU if it supports it. An AMD, I had to add the memory system D file. Oh, okay. So, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. I apologize. Duh. Okay, you know what? I am going to. What was that command you had? GSC version 9. What was mine again? I think 9.6. Override. Okay, sorry, just this one here. I was right. Copy that. Okay. I guess I have to drop that. I forgot how to edit the. Do you know the command to open up the systemd locally? Yeah, you know what? I'll just use sudo. You shouldn't do this, but I will do it. Here. Okay, so the environment here. So is it here? I'm just checking to make sure it's not already there. Okay, so this is the path. Okay, that's not the one we want. So we had. I'm going to put it right here. Copy. I'm using what do you call it? Qwen 2.5-Coder, the 7B. You can have multiple environmental. I thought it's going to have one. What do you say here? Added as a new line. Okay, all right. Environment equals. All right, so then I will. Oh, I forgot to systemctl restart Ollama. System. Come on, what? System. What? Okay. What is wrong with this one? System. Okay. Why can't I restart? Do I have to stop it? Okay, there we go. All right. So let's. Okay, cool. All right. So so it's restarted. Let's. You know what? Before I do that, I think I can. What is it? Run. Okay, I don't need to run. So let's try it out. I should. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it. Okay. And then I'm gonna start it. And hit start. Because I think that's better. And then we're gonna check the status. I still don't know why it does this. I don't know if this has something to do with it. Alright, so we see. Oh, what time is it now? 21:58. So that's the time right now. And it looks like it's. What time is it right now? 58:05. Looks like it's okay. So I don't know why it's giving this warnings. All right, so it's restarted. So I'm wondering, just to be fair, I'm going to stop this and start it itself. Restart it as well. Okay, let's see what's going on with the GPU. Where's the GPU? Oh, here it is. Okay, so can I rerun this? Duplicate. Oh, just delete it. Okay. Delete, yes. Where's the new chat? Oh, chat. Okay, I'm on chat. Okay. What is 1 plus 1? Still using the CPU. Yeah, that's CPU. Oh, okay, that's much better, at least. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, so that's the chat. I'm guessing the agent. Okay, maybe because I had the agent. So that's still, it didn't use the, let me ask it something a little bit. Let me see here. If I select this, add to chat, what is wrong with that code? Well, I gotta thank you. It's still using the CPU, but it's still using the CPU. But so I have an AMD. What is it? I have a Ryzen 5 1600. Oh yeah, you can see it right here. So I have a Ryzen 5 1600 GT, and my GPU is an AMD Instinct MI60. It's what do you call it? It's a server grade GPU. It doesn't come with any cooling, so that's why I have this fan shroud, and I have to control the temperature. I have to control the RPMs manually, because it shoots up really quickly. It goes it can go from 0 to 100 in a blink of an eye. There was actually one time I got it to 500 degrees Celsius, so that's why I prefer just to control it manually. So incorrect value assignments, that's actually true. That's true. I just wish it would use the the GPU, because they'll be much faster instead. But this is actually pretty usable. Just don't use the agent, use the chat. That seems to be fine. Yeah. So so I think what I'll do is thinking. No. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do since we're here and I'm crazy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut this down, and I'm gonna see how to. I'm gonna reinstall the one in the Fedora repositories. Maybe if I change it to chat, it will actually that one definitely will use the GPU. So let's try that. Yeah. So I need to stop this. I think. Let me go back to where was the instructions. I picked up those instructions. Just give me a second. Let's see. Install. Hold on. I don't know if it was from GitHub I found it, or it was from their. Okay, here we go. Okay, so sudo remove system stop. Okay, so let's go do that. System ctl. Yeah, so systemctl stop Ollama. And then we're going to disable Ollama. Should have done all this so it's been removed. And I don't need to do that, but okay, group. Okay, so I'm going to remove that as well. We use sudo paste. Okay, so that's been removed. It has other members. Oh, that's me. So I gotta remove it from my from me, but that doesn't matter. What else? Okay, so it looks like. All right, so that's done. So I'll install it. I'll just say sudo dnf install Ollama. I'll reinstall the one from Fedora and see how that one works. What's going on here? Come on. What is going on here? Jeez. Okay. Of course, we're doing. Oh yeah, rock home. I think I have one. I did a rock. Yeah, here it is. See, this is a rockcom info. Actually, I should zoom out a little bit here. So this is the rockm info. Yeah, rockm info. You see, I have the. It detected the integrated graphics, and it also it's a GFX. Where is it? Right here. So GFX 906. This is the AMD Instinct GPU. Let me zoom in. Yeah, there you go. So this is the dedicated GPU. Yeah. Once the one from Fedora repository is installed, it will detect it, and I'll show that to you when it actually. Oh, here we go. So I put yes. So this one will detect the GPU. Why is it so? What is going on? Why is it so slow here? Am I running something I'm not even sure in the background? I don't think I'm running anything that is. Yeah, I'm not running anything in the background. I don't know why that's taking so long. Okay, I guess it was using a wrong. Okay, there we go. It was using the wrong mirror. Now it should be done in what is it there? About 15 seconds or so. Should be done. Take a sip of water. Yeah, that's true. It will detect it. I'll show that to you when I run it. When I run it again. I'm wondering if. Okay, I'll let this finish first. So you see, this is a Node version, right? So if you remember, the one I had was 0.13.1. This is 0.9. So this one, all I have to do is just type Ollama serve. And as you can see, this one automatically detected my GPU. So you can see, where is it here? Somewhere in here. Yeah, you see? HIP devices 0, it detected the GPU. So this one does detect it right away. Rockcom visible devices, you see Ollama schedule spread, whatever. No, you get the point. So, and you see the compute, you can see right here it says compute GFX 906. It did detect it right there, you see, and it's 32 gigs of VRAM. So with this one detected, I don't know if I have to run. Maybe that's a problem. I have to hit run as well. I hope I don't. Okay, so let's start with the latest version of Cortex again. Here we go. I'm gonna delete this one. Go back to. Oops. Where is the? Yeah, here we go. All right. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay, and I'm going to type in what is 2 plus 2? Chat. Looks like it's doing something, but it's clearly not using the GPU yet. I don't hear anything going on, so I don't know what it's doing. So that's why I tried to install the latest version of Ollama. Looks like yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know what it's doing. You know, we can check what it's going on. Oh, there we go. So this one, you see, it gives this error. It says whatever ggml assert. So this is the reason why I'm not able to use the one from the Fedora repository. It just gives an error. And if we go to the command line, you can see here it's the same error. This ggml assert tensor whatever unary failed. Yeah, so this is the problem right here. And that's the one where I found actually when we started this tutorial today, I'll show you this. Yeah, I'll show you that in a second. So some people had the same problem. I think it's right here. Yeah, you see there's already an issue in GitHub. So this is the exact same issue I'm getting. And then somebody else had somebody had the same issue. So what they did, this is on Windows. So what they did was they claimed that they just reinstalled what is that Ollama. So some people are saying that it might be because if you have llama.cpp installed at the same time, which I do, but they're both from the Fedora repository, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't think it does, but there we go, because I didn't have an issue with this earlier. But that's it. So to answer your question, the journal, let's minimize this. So I go to here, and where's the journal? Oh no, this one, I don't think this one has a journal because it's just this one just dumps everything out on the what do you call it? Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go check it out. I don't think there's something. I'll check out what's going on in the var log. There's something specific here, or there's a journal in the last log. I think it's either last log or one of those. Let me tell the last log first. Oh, I guess not. What the hell? Oh, that is a weird one. So journal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so, but that's it. I prefer just using llama.cpp. Once I discovered it, I stopped using Ollama. But because this IDE, it doesn't have llama.cpp. It only has Ollama. That's why I reinstalled Ollama just to test it. But as you can see, there's some problems with it. What is it here? Oops. Which one is it? 100. Okay, I think. Oh, just a second. I forgot. I think I should be able to just do this. Go back to the mount folder. Just a second, I'm trying to come up with a command. Okay, so we just clear this. So journal. So come on, journal. So the new Ollama. So as you can see, it's oops. Let me. There we go. So we have these errors here. CUDA. Oh, it's trying to load CUDA. Obviously, it's not going to find CUDA. I'm surprised it couldn't find Rock Plus as well. That's definitely installed. Am I going too fast? All right, I got it. Thanks. Oh yeah. See, it was running on the CPU right there. So the computes were on the CPU. I guess because of those errors. Yeah, because of those errors, it was ignoring my GPU, so that's why. So I guess there's a bug in somewhere. There must be a bug somewhere. However, if I type Ollama, where is it? Let's see, Ollama. No, this. So this is the one from. This obviously the one I downloaded in that path as I showed you. So when I say Ollama run Qwen 2.5-Coder. I want to see for Ollama the one that from Fedora does work pretty well. I will see if it actually uses the GPU, so we can check that out as well. Where is it? Oh, there we go. So this one, yeah. So this one, this one won't run because of this, that ggml assert, whatever that is. I don't know if there's a conflict because I have llama.cpp as well. That could be I don't know if I should uninstall. Am I using it for anything? Okay, you know what? I'm going to try to uninstall because that's what some people are saying. They're saying uninstall llama.cpp. So I'm going to uninstall that one. So just go sudo dnf remove llama cpp. So I'm going to remove llama cpp. See, it's done. It's removed. And I'm going to run that command again to see if that actually works. Or I think I have to maybe start the server again. Oh, okay, that worked. Okay, so there we go. I found something. It looks like there's a conflict between llama cpp and Ollama. So you see, Ollama does work. For example, I can say what is 1 + 1. It actually used the CPU. Sorry, it used the GPU. There's a fan noise which actually is only for So it does work, and it's actually pretty fast. All right. So that works. Let's see if this guy works as well. So this should be blazing fast. Wish there was a way I could redo it. Can I type it? Okay, I'll say what is 2 + 2? Did it give the answer? Oh, I said what is 2 = 1. You see, it gave the answer right away, and you see the temperature went up a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. It was a brief second. I think it was like 49. So let's say what is 23 + 34? See, there you go. I got the GPU working now. See this working really fast. Now I'm going to try this again. If I select this and add to chat, and I'll say what is wrong with that code. Okay, yeah, so it's much faster. There you go. You see the temperature is up. It was 46, briefly went back down. Okay, there we go. So, all right. Okay, that was good to know. So I looks like I figured that bug out. It's basically there's a conflict between Ollama and Ollama and llama.cpp. I can't have them both installed at the same time from the repositories. Okay, so I'm happy that that works. It's actually pretty decent as well, as I said. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And yeah, so is all right. So I'm going to do something. Let's actually finish. So I'm glad that that's working, and it's working so fast. I probably don't even need the fan, which is actually very good. I'm really happy with that. So let me go back to here. There we go. So let's see some of these things where Cortex did not score very well, and see if we can get it to score. We can change the score here. So let's see. Perfect. This one here. Opening a very large file. There was an out of memory error. So let me ask the chat here. I said, I have a 1 gigabit text file that I want to open without crashing the IDE. Can you help? Oh yeah, like this. They see this one is taking a little bit long, so that's why I always have it here. You see it's pretty low. Once it gets to about 65, 70, yeah, you see it's really fast, so I don't even need to do anything. You say opening large text files can sometimes cause performance issues in integrated whatever. Here are some steps. For VS Code, it says consider using a lightweight. VS Code is not lightweight. That's crazy. It's not lightweight. Split the file. Okay, the answer is actually not bad. I love that VS Code is lightweight. That's hilarious. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Okay, so that wasn't very good. What? Okay. So unfortunately, the score for that one is still going to stay at 0.5. Let me see what else I can do here to bump up this score. Where is it here? Okay, this one here, rectangular block selection. So for Cortex IDE, how to use column select with word wrap. In Cortex IDE, also known as a pulse editor. Really? I think that's made up. Using column selection with okay, it's done. It's so fast that I don't even need to switch on the fan, as I was saying. So enable column selection mode and hold down the Alt key. It really was called the pulse editor? I think I read that somewhere. That might actually be true. I think I read that somewhere. Might even be in the article, I can't remember. It says word wrap. If word wrap is enabled, the lines may wrap differently when you... Yeah, so that is not... there's a script here for Python, temporary select tool. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with that, but if you guys want to do that, then I guess that could give it a higher score here. What else do we have here? Some other things that had a problem with... Oh yeah, I remember. There was things like, I think spell check. There was a problem with spell check. I do remember that as well. Oh yeah, word count and spell check. So this is the new version. I'm wondering if I go to extensions, if this time I can actually... What was the extension I was trying to install? I think it's called spell check or code spell check or something like that. Where is... Oh yeah, there we go. Code spell checker. This is the one. I wasn't able to install it before. Let me see if I can install it this time. Could not install because Codex could not verify the signature. Okay, so I just need to install anyway. I'm going to hit install anyway. Oh, it does work. It wasn't working in the older version, so it does work in this one. Okay, that's fantastic. Now we can check it out. Actually, I should probably let's make it bigger just for now. Regex. Yeah, spell check does work now. You see it's highlighted, and I can actually type something like, for example, let's see, how is the color versus color? Oh, that's actually pretty smart. It detected that I'm in Canada and it actually got the proper spelling. So this is in America, this is how you guys spell it, and this is how we spell it in Canada, but it looks like it actually got it right. I didn't have to do anything. I guess there must be some type of like English CA somewhere that I think it was Great Britain. So I think it was Great Britain. I saw it somewhere. I think it's Great Britain. So it picked it up. That's perfectly fine. No, because the reason I'm using Cortex IDE is because I every week I review a text editor. So I have basically reviewed probably like 30 or 40 this year so far, and then I noticed a lot of editors were doing IDEs, not IDEs, AI. So this one intrigued me because it had the local AI, so I wanted to try local AI. Even that's why I also reinstalled the Ollama, because I was like, okay, let me try it out to see if it's worth it. Actually, it's not too bad. I personally, I would not use it, but yeah, I use NetBeans. Obviously, NetBeans doesn't have AI, but yeah, and then I realized this is actually a fork of Void, which is a fork of VS Code. So it's not bad. It's not bad. But to say this is lightweight is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like saying NetBeans is lightweight. Okay, so what's the other one? Oh, word count. There's also another one. Let's check out for word count. So word count, I don't know which one. I like word count. I'm guessing, okay, so I'll take this one. I don't know which one to use, so I'm just going to pick one of them. Okay. I guess it's installed. It doesn't give me an indicator that it's installed. I guess when I see uninstalled, that means that it's installed. Okay. So for word count, where is the word count? So, oh yeah, it says right here 185 words. So does it work with selection as well? Let's see if I select this. Yes, it does. So perfect. It says 11 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it works. So there we go. VS Code, I use the continue to give me local continue ext to give me local error. Okay. Yeah. So the reason I thought this was like an original text, I didn't realize it was a fork of a fork of a fork. So I said I wanted to try it out just to see what. I said it's content. That's why I said I use NetBeans. I'm very happy with the NetBeans. You can even see this regex file. I still haven't changed it from NetBeans. You see it says NetBeans here. I use NetBeans. I said I'm pretty happy with it. It's PHP. I haven't done any C, C++ in a while. You can also do Python. I haven't done any Java stuff in a very long time. For Java, these days it's just for Android, and I use Android Studio for that. So yeah, I don't even tutor Java anymore. So before, in the past, it would be Eclipse and NetBeans to tutor students. Mostly that's what they're using. Even up to about 5 years ago, I don't know what they used to. I'm guessing it's going to be definitely something like Android Studio or something from JetBrains. Yeah, so there we go. Now, what else was there? I think, yeah, everything else, you got a perfect score. So there we go. Oh yeah, this one, the only problem that would still prevent it from getting a perfect score, 0.5. This score, something's weird with this score. What was the other thing that, oh, that's not 0.5. Oh, here, multiple selection. So multiple selection is still a problem in that, here, I'll show you guys. Maybe it's fixed in this version. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, I just realized, since this is a new version, I'm going to check out the column select and the multiple selection. So we don't need the AI for this. I wish there was a way to minimize. See, toggle. Okay, can I toggle this guy too? Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank goodness. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in. So this is what I want. I want the what do you call this? I want the soft wrap to be working. So here it got, where's the rectangular selection. So you can go to, I believe it was under edit, was it, or view? Okay, what is this? I can't even click this anymore. Is that a bug? Looks like a bug was introduced. I can't, that is weird. I can't click the menu. Okay, looks like a bug was introduced because of that. Okay, anyways, I believe you just hold down the shift. It was alt shift. Okay, so I'm going down here on line 10. I hold down the alt key and then the shift key, then I use the mouse and I go like this. You see, this is wrong for the rectangular or column select, whatever you want to call it. So this is wrong. You see, the word snow should not be selected. So this is why that's a problem. That's a problem here. You see that what I mean by that is, you see, if I zoom out, right? You see that the word snow should not be selected. So that's a bug, or the functionality doesn't work properly. So that one still hasn't been fixed. The other one is the multiple selection. It's basically the same thing. It's Control Shift L for words, etc. But I'm not able to search in the multiple selection. So I'll explain to you what I mean by that. So for example, that one I don't need the, yeah, there you go, that's fine. So if I click here, oops, what is it? Control Shift, Alt key, sorry, I forgot. Alt key, here, Alt. So that's multiple cursors, right? Cursor here, cursor here, cursor here. That's perfectly fine. Now, if I want to select words, I'm just going to use an example. So for example, the word forest, and then the word through here, and then the word NetBeans, okay? So I've selected 3 words, okay? I don't know why the cursor is all over the place, but that's neither here. So let's say so what I'm saying is that this is a very quick example just to show you my point. Obviously, I'll be selecting maybe a paragraph or whatever. Anyways, the point is I've selected these 3 words. Let's say I want to replace in those 3 words. I want to replace. Let me see something that's common. Is it O? No, O is not there. R. Okay, whatever. So, T. Okay, the T. Each of them has a word T. You see, NetBeans, thorough, and forest, right? So let's say I want to replace the word T with, I don't know, U. Okay. So if I go to the edit, if the menu here worked, okay, I think it's Control F. Yeah, you see, I go to Control F and I'm searching for the word T. You see that? It's not searching in the multiple cursors or multiple selection. Instead, it's searching in everything, which is, that's what I said. So that is also that doesn't work. That's why it didn't get a perfect score there. Everything else, it worked very well. Now, is that a very useful feature today? Not really, because I'm more comfortable using regular expressions, and I can simply just probably even write a script or use something like sed or what's the other one? Oh, I can't believe I forgot it. What's the sed and awk? AWK. I can use that on a command line to do simple things very quickly. So what I'm saying is that it is something that I sometimes need to do, right? So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Anywho, so that's how long has that been? Well, can't believe it's been half an hour. So I'd like to thank you, Craig Wilson. You see, this is what I was trying to say. When people subscribe, the content gets pushed out to and people can join, either it's a live chat or whatever, and they can also give some tips. For example, Craig told me that you can, if you put the I'm guessing you're he. I'll say what Craig does is Craig puts the environmental variables in the system D file and the service file, and that worked for Craig. So I tried it, didn't work for me. So that's but I said when I read earlier some of the bug reports on the GitHub page, they were saying that there's a conflict for Windows. People in Windows had a conflict when they had llama.cpp and Ollama. So I just tried as a hunch. You saw me, I uninstalled llama.cpp and Ollama just worked. No problem. And it actually worked way better than it worked in the past. So it's not the version number. So yeah, so it worked. There we go. So I need to do something else, I believe. Something coming up soon. So Ollama is gonna stay. I think there's something else I need to do soon. If I remember, I can't remember what it is. There's something else coming up where Ollama is also needed. So I'm gonna keep Ollama around for a little bit. Yeah. So there's something else. Oh yeah, yes. What's coming up soon is if we go to ojambo.com here, go to watch menu, lifestyle menu. There's I think it's very soon. Oh no. I think it's passed. Sorry, I think it's passed already. I did a PDF. There was a PDF self-hosted PDF where it used Ollama as well. So I wasn't able to test it. That's why I never even bothered. But that's one way to you can do that as well. You can use Ollama. So Ollama is going to stick around, I said, for a little bit longer. I think it's coming up in probably 5-6 days, if I do remember correctly. All right. So with that said, I'm pretty happy. So you guys get to decide if you want to use Cortex IDE. I think Craig also said something. There are heaps of folks of VS Code. Yeah, there's also VS Codium. I have never tried that one. I have one testing is the Google Anti-Gravity. It uses agents to perform the work in an agent workspace along with side with the code editor. Okay, that's interesting. What's another one? Yeah, there's a bunch of code editors. So this might also mean that I might need to take. There were, I think, 2 Rust-based editors where they used Ollama and I was not able to get it working. So now that I know, the problem was most likely because I had llama.cpp. So next time I'll come back to them. I think one of them was Zed and another one, I can't remember the name. I'll come back to it and I'll give them another fair shake, because now I know how to get it. I know what the problem is, the conflict between llama.cpp and Ollama. All right, so yeah, that's pretty good tutorial for today. I want to go back to this editor. I remember there was an agent. I want to see what the agent is going to say. Let's go back here. No, I don't want to split it. Oh, here. I remember this. Here we go. If you remember, I did the agent. I think you can switch it from agent to... You can switch. How did I switch it? Context ID, view past chats. Okay. You know what? I think I like the older one. So I'm gonna close this one, and I'm gonna open up the older version, which was the one that we actually did the tutorial on. Where was it? Oh, that's the one in the folder. It was Cortex. Yeah, this one here. So let's try this one to see if this one also works now. Yeah, so this one you can choose between chat and what's gather and agent. So let's try the chat. I'll say what is 3 plus 2. So check out, you can see it's 43 degrees, that's at idle. And did you give an answer yet? What is going on? Okay, that is sim. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a bit slow. It gave the answer 5. We did use the. I did see this jump up to 51 briefly. Okay, the sum of 3 plus 2 is okay. So let's, do I have, yeah, I do have PHP. So I'm going to highlight this code as well and say what's wrong with this. Command palette, context image, edit. Inline edit, okay, let's say inline edit with the AI. Inline edit only works on files within the workspace. So I'm not using a workspace, so okay. I'll just copy it, it's fine. So let's copy that, and paste it in here, and see what is wrong with that code. Yeah, you see the temperature is 55 and it's done. So I don't even bother switching on the fan. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, it even give answers here. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let me switch from chat to, what is Gather? Gather reads files and can't edit. Agent, what is agent? Edits files and user tools. Okay, so let's go to agent. Okay, I'll say here, what is wrong with the opened PHP file? I thought it was hallucinating, but actually found out that it found. Okay, I better shut up. The temperature went a little bit too high there. Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty dangerous there. It should be ready. Oh, not 100%. 45. About 8,000 RPMs is fine. Is it done? Oh, looks like it's done. Okay, so I don't need you anymore. Yeah, you see, yeah, the temperature jumps really quickly. So I wasn't paying attention here. All right, so that's actually a pretty good answer. I'm actually, I'm pretty kind of impressed, honestly. Well, obviously, any IDE you can clearly see you made a mistake here. So I don't really have. I didn't expect it to work. I was just hoping to get it working, which I did. Obviously, downloading the downloaded one from the official website. So I'm glad I got this one working. That's in the repository. So I found out that in Fedora 44, Fedora is finally going to use the systemd for Ollama, if you want to use it. I'm hoping by then people will be using llama.cpp instead. Yeah, so anything else here? I am actually, let's go to where's Java here? Okay, so here I'm going to ask it here. Can you summarize the open Java file? Okay, I learned my lesson before, so I should put this at least 45. And you can see the temperature goes really fast. I'm sorry for the confusion, but based on the user's file system and provided field, there is no Java file open. Seriously, are you sure about that? It says right here, syntax, highlighter, test. Oh, I'm guessing it's in the folder. So it doesn't understand that there is no, so I was right. So it's thinking that it's this folder that I've opened, so it doesn't understand, because I just dragged and dropped this file, but that doesn't make any sense. How did this syntax, the PHP file is just, okay, I'm going to try it again. What about the current forecast file? The current forecast file. All right. Okay, so it looks like I wonder if because it doesn't understand Java, you know. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to that folder, and I'm going to copy the. Let's see here. It's the tutorial. It's the editor. What's editor? Editor review. I'm going to copy the syntax Java file, and I'm going to put it into my app. Okay. Does this automatically refresh, by the way? Yeah, it automatically refreshes. Okay, so I'm going to close this one and I'm going to open this one. See if this picks it up. What about now? Yeah. I want you to summarize the Java file. All right. Okay, not bad. File is a simple Java file designed for testing syntax highlighting in code editors such as post. That's actually true. Actually, yeah. So there we go. So it actually it did pick it up. Obviously from the comments, and then number integer. Okay, so it found. Okay, so I am. I'm not quite impressed yet because I said obviously these files were meant for testing the features of an IDE or text editor. They were not meant for AI. I really don't have any code snippets I can throw at it to test. There are some things I can throw at it I can throw it off, but I think that'll be a little bit unfair. There's some Python stuff which I know which will trip it up. So, but I'm pretty impressed there. You know what? Since I'm here, let's go back here. I think I might not need this. I'm going to ask it a few simple questions. You know what? Oh, you know what? I know what to do. Let's actually see if it can actually edit our file for me. Let me see here. This where's the? Don't I have a? I'm gonna tell it to delete. I want to see if it can delete the Z folder. .z. Yeah. Can you remove? Can you remove the .z folder and its contents? So you see this .z folder? It's a hidden folder. So let's see if it can do it. Can you remove this? It says delete Z, approve. Okay, so this is the folder here. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, if we go here, we go into the app1 folder. Oh, not app1, sorry. If I show the hidden folders, you see this .z here. So I'm trying to get it to remove this folder. It's also showing up here. So let's see. I'm going to approve. Is it done? It says error. Okay, let's read the error. It says unable to delete non-empty folder. Is it because it deleted? No, it's still here. It's not deleted yet. Approve. Okay, looks like it's not able to do that. Okay, so obviously I could just right click here and I could simply delete it myself. So let's cancel that. Let me try something else. I think let's get rid of this Java file and delete it from here. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I think it said it's not able to edit the file. So this PHP file, let me see here. Can you edit the syntax.php file to resolve its issues? Oh, the temperature went up there so quickly I wasn't even paying attention. 50. Yeah, I think I'll leave this at 35. The version can you edit it in place? It already said it cannot, but I'm just trying to be I'm just trying to see if it can pick it up and remind me. Okay, so obviously it cannot. That's fine. So that was the agent. So once this finishes, I'm going to change it from agent to gather. What is gather? Reads files but cannot edit. Okay. Can you summarize syntax.php file? I see why the newer editor is better, because they combined all of this. This one you have to do one by one. To improve, you might want to implement actual highlighting. Appears to be part of a PHP project. It's named Syntax Editor. No, it's not. It's actually called file path syntax.php. The file b is previously card, returns a string. I don't even remember what it does. It's just a test. Does it return anything? I don't think it returns anything. Oh, there's a class. I didn't realize there was a class there. I don't think it, yeah, there's no function. I don't think it returns anything. Yeah, there's no function. Oh, there is a function, sorry. Wow. There we go. I completely forgot what it actually does. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad at all. So, obviously if you guys had an NVIDIA GPU, it would be way faster, because all this stuff, you notice even there, you have to, instead of AMD, it always looks for CUDA first. In fact, it won't work if you don't put any CUDA stuff there. Yeah, so, alright, not shabby at all. Not shabby at all. I had some recent work. Oh, let me see. Are you familiar with PHP 8.4? Okay. All right. Okay. What about Kotlin? What about Kotlin? Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm not sure what to do next. I think I'll leave it here. I think I'll end this tutorial now. It's getting a little bit long in the tooth, as they say. So, oops, and this guy is done. All right, so there we go. So overall, everything here is pretty good. So just a quick reminder that due to the reason I use this model is because of this old version of Cortex IDE, and it was the smallest model that looks like they supported. So that's why I was able to use it. So it looks like you can use any model. It automatically detects it. That's fantastic. And as I said, the issue to fix this issue. As you saw, I ran into this issue as well. So this was open in March. So what I did was, ironically, this person here was running Windows 11. I mean, they came across the same issue, and somebody fixed this issue by uninstalling llama.cpp. That's what I did as well, and just reinstalling Ollama. That's exactly what I did, and it worked as well also for Linux. So this person, unfortunately, it might not work for you because this person says I don't have llama.cpp installed, and it might be related to a conflict with DDL. So there you go. So it looks like it's still an open issue. It hasn't been resolved yet. So some people are running it in Docker. Obviously, I just run it on my system. And yeah, so this is Fedora. As I was saying before, Fedora 43 has 0.944. I thought this was an issue, but clearly the issue was the fact that I have Llama CDP, so there's a conflict between both of them, because Ollama is just it just adds on to llama.cpp, so I'm guessing it probably has its own internal llama.cpp, which is conflicting with llama.cpp as well. Okay, what else is here? Yeah, so you can install it right from you can install the latest version, but you don't need to. As you saw, it works perfectly fine. We've tested it. As long as it's working, stick with that. And you obviously, to install Ollama, you can go and install it this way. You can use the curl way to install, but as you can also install it from the ID here as well. I'll show you that again before we close this up. And these are all the variables. I do use some of these. So yeah, so global variables for Ollama. So I think this will be pretty good for some of you guys. So I'm gonna paste this in all the chats. Just in case some of you want to take a look at it. So that's in YouTube. I'm going to paste it also in BitChute, Rumble, and I got a chat request from Rumble from Tien calendar page. Good job, thank you very much. And also on Odyssey. There we go. So it's in all of them. You can those are global variables, especially if you're running an AMD GPU that's no longer supported, or the support is not official. That's you can use those variables for Ollama or any other like Comfy UI as well. I'm kind of moving away from both Ollama and Comfy UI. I'm using more the C++ like llama.cpp and stable-diffusion.cpp. I'll have some updates coming up. I have some interesting updates. I'll show you that. That's also upcoming, so just be on the lookout for that. Okay, so this, I can close this. And where was I here? Oh yeah. So let's finish this up quickly. That's where we left off. All right, so where was I here? All right, so if you're looking to further improve your programming skills, you can check out these resources. I have programming books available on Amazon. For example, I have a collection: Python, JavaScript, PHP. I think I'm missing something there. Yeah, they're all available on Amazon. And I also you can search for Editor Jumbo as well. The links are all in the description. I also have courses on onjamboshop.com. Again, JavaScript, PHP, Python, all on onjamboshop.com. The link is also in the description. And I also offer one-on-one tutorials. If you need that personal guidance online, you can contact me on onjambo.com/contact. The link is also in the description. And for AI stuff or consultation, onjamboservices.com/contact. As you can see, I didn't give up today, even though I had those issues. Even at the time of this recording, it took me about 45 minutes or so before we figured out, and I was able to resolve it thanks to help from viewers just like you. Okay, and then I want to implore you to subscribe, like, follow, because as I said in the beginning of this tutorial, is that the more people subscribe, the more the algorithm pushes out this content, and then those people can offer advice, which I'll share with all of you. So that's the key for this channel. This content is meant to help you improve. I improve as well because I learn things. I look what I learned today, that llama.cpp does conflict with Ollama. Okay, so there you go. And the best way to resolve it was simply just remove one of them, which is fine. I don't use them at the same time. Okay, and what else? We can go to the we can conclude again. So we have covered how to install and set up Cortex IDE on Fedora Linux, and how to integrate with Ollama and the Qwen 2.5-Coder 7B model for AI-powered code completion, error detection, and more. As you guys saw that we were able to do that today. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer, Cortex IDE offers a streamlined and effective way to code. So I don't recommend using a CPU. As you guys saw, the CPU is agonizingly slow, even for something as simple as what is 1 + 1. You guys saw how slow the CPU was. Funny enough, on the command line, the CPU is actually pretty fast. So maybe that's one way. If you don't have a GPU, you can definitely maybe just put it in the command line and then copy paste. That will work. It'll be slightly slower, but that will definitely work. Just watch your temperatures. As I said, if you're relying on a fan profile in the BIOS, as you can see, the temperatures do get up there in the 80s and stuff. Yeah, so you just be aware of that. Okay, and I do have some quick resources before I finish. I live up in the rural area, surrounded by farmers. There's nothing here. There's no internet. The cellular service is sporadic. So I use a SpaceX Starlink residential service. If you're thinking of getting it, use my referral link. You get a massive discount, and I will get 1 month free. So for example, in Canada, if you do use my referral link, you will get the equipment for free. The equipment is pretty expensive, so that would be a significant savings. For example, I have the 2nd generation. I bought it in 2023. I got a massive discount. I paid $350. People before me were paying over $1,000. So just to let you know, the equipment is expensive. And yeah, I also use it for Wi-Fi calling, so I'm able to receive calls, send text messages. What's the other one? The multimedia one, RCS, or multimedia picture messaging. I'm able to do all that as well. On my phone without having to pay any roaming fees. And the other one is an affiliate link. It's for this little guy. It's called the Honeywell HeatBud Personal Ceramic Heater. It's available on Amazon. It has 2 switches there, low and high, and has a trip protection, meaning if it tips over, it will trigger this and it will switch off. So this little guy has been fantastic for me. When I first moved here, I used propane for heating. I was spending like $350 a month in propane costs. Preposterous. Last year, in the coldest month of the year, which is February, I was able to set the temperature at 16 degrees halfway during the month, and I'll use this in this room here, and I pay $250, so a massive saving. And last winter was really harsh. The previous winter was mild. This winter it looks like it's going to be much worse, because it actually started snowing in October, and that was a shock for me. It's been really cold since. And however, in all of October, I never switched on the heater. I only switched it on November 1st, and I set it to 15 degrees permanently. And I spend a lot of time in this room here, so I do use this little guy. And it's not meant to heat up the entire room. It just heats up your personal space. That's why it's called a space heater. So it does work extremely well. So with this guy, for electrical costs, I might pay anywhere from $3 to $5 a month. I don't leave it on all the time. I just switch it on, like in an hour, I might switch it on once or twice, just when I need a little boost. Most of the time it's on low. Sometimes if I accidentally hit the high, but I said so it's very insignificant amount of money compared to how much I pay. So for example, All of last month, my total bill, including taxes and the bogus carbon tax, it came to $137. So that is the lowest I've paid for propane, and that is fantastic. So obviously, if the rest of winter is mild, obviously it might even be lower than that. But if it is, I now know that I'll probably pay maybe just a little bit more than that, which hits my target. So yeah, I'm really happy with this guy. So you can pick it up on Amazon. I'll get the affiliate link. I'll get a commission, no extra cost to you. Okay, we're almost done. Then I have this novelette. It's called The Algorithmic Serpent. It was my first non-programming writing for sale. See, it's there. My name, Erodo Jambo. It's about a scientist who creates an AI system and loses his mind, and he has to regain control of his mind and the AI system. This is the back. There you go. I'll show you a few pages. There we go. And there's also an ebook version. So both of them are at cost, basically, meaning that the majority of cost for this one is for printing and shipping, and for the ebook, it's for storage. Pick it up if you have the means, and let me know what you think. I love writing, and I love writing so much that I wrote another one recently. It came out last week. It's called The Recession Business Blueprint. So this is a guide to help you start a business during the recession. For example, right now we're in a recession. Don't believe what people tell you. People are getting laid off. People are lining up for food. That's a recession, right? Like when you go to the grocery store, people are buying less. We're in a recession. So you can start business during a recession, and that's why I call it the Recession Business Blueprint. It's a guide to help you start a business. So my background, I'm actually trained as a chemist, and in 2009 I started my own business during a recession, and I had very low funds because I had just bought a condo in downtown Toronto like 5 years prior, and I had a brand new car which was less than a year old. It was about 6 months old, so you can imagine, right? So I had limited funds, nobody was hiring, so I started my business, and it helped me. You learn skills like, obviously it's during the lean times when you have less funds, people are not giving money, anything, or you can't borrow. So when you learn those skills, when the economy improves, you'll be in a better position, because it's a cycle. It goes up, it goes down, up, down, up, down. So when it eventually goes back up, obviously good times, no problem. When it goes back down, you have the skills to know, because you start from the lean times. So this blueprint, it's not just from stuff I did, 16 years ago, right? I updated it. I mean, some of those things no longer exist. They're non-existent today. So, for example, today, if you start a business, it's going to be all online, right? I mean, promotions and all those things are going to be online. So I'm saying when I started, I still met people in person, business cards, yes, even back then. But so what I'm saying is that obviously those things no longer work. I'm not saying they won't 100% work. I'm just saying that the majority of the customers are going to come through online resources. So networking is still important. So I show you how you can network online. For example, instead of annoying people by sending emails or texts and whatever, I show you how to approach people in a way that they'll be more receptive. So it's all in the blueprint. The way I wrote it is in table format, and there's text and tables. So for example, I show you how to budget. So if you prefer to read, you can read it, or if you can look at the table, and there's a few tables there, very simple tables. Will show you how to budget, how to come up with your monthly budget, how to come up with an expense budget, those type of things. So it's all in the blueprint. You can pick it up right now. It's available on Amazon. Okay. If you want to know more about me, I have a little blog in every article I write on jambo.com. You can see here my software engineer, web developer, author. My book page on Amazon. If you need support, jamboservices.com for consultations, and for my courses, jamboshop.com. Other ways you can contact me is, for example, there's a comment box here for the article. I think it stays up of just a few days, maybe 10 days after the article is up, just to prevent spam. And then other ways to contact me, the best way to contact me is always in the contact forms, ojambo.com/contact, ojamboservice.com/contact, ojamboshop.com/contact. And then to follow me, I have these channels here: Odyssey, Rumble, BitChute, and YouTube.